Hey yo, this is Femi Ogudengbe. I have something to talk about. I want to talk about COVID-19 as it affects my people, the Nigerian people. And what I'm going to talk about is all these big boys in Nigeria, all the capitalists in Nigeria donating money to Nigerian government to help coaching the suffering of the masses. I want to say that I'm sorry. I don't I don't appreciate them at all. All the money they've donated is they donated those money out of selfish interest. There's none of them that is not a Nigerian. We are all Nigerians. We have known our leaders from day one. They can't even give these people you are claiming to donate for. They can't give them good roads, they can't give them good infrastructure, there's no light, and they've been looting here and there. We are all aware of all these things about Nigerian government, not just this government, governments, successive governments from time immemorial have been like this. But how come that somebody like Dangote, who has a company that is in the nook and cranny of Africa, not even Nigeria, cannot use his platform, his company, to reach out to people he wants to give all these monies to? All the trailers he owns is just get a few people from your company to work it out and let cameras follow them to all the local governments you want to go to. You can't reach all the local government, but make effort to share it so that it will reach the people who are truly in need. But no, the reason why most of these boys, even I heard that a church contributed money. There's nothing in Nigeria that is as structured as a church. Church is the most structured institution in Nigeria, because people are afraid of God. So by that extension, they are afraid of man of God. Whatever he says becomes the law. So those churches should have used their churches, their branches all around Nigeria. They should have used it. Even it's not a must you use your own church. You are a church. You can reach out to other churches, smaller churches, and use their churches as branches to give out all these things, instead of taking that money to go and put in the coffers of the federal government, that you know that money is either snake, lizard, or chimpanzee will take it and swallow it the moment the money gets into the treasury. So why use that same platform? I know why most of you use that platform. I said it is for selfish interest. Because one, you want to be seen as somebody who has given to the masses. Two, you want the federal government to patronize you in one way or the other when you seek contract after this. That is the reason why most of you went to the federal government. And look at what happened. There's a rumor going around. I posted it. I want to call it rumor, that they have used 1 billion naira to send SMS. SMS. During this crisis, is it not wise for any government to call all these network provider and ask them, what is your own contribution? Even if it's that SMS that cost 1 billion, those people gave out for free. It is a better way of reaching out. This is the day of social media. I've not seen anyone on social media post that my cousin, uncle, friend, neighbor, or whatever has received any token from these government relief materials. But we see pictures, videos of people handing out one cup of rice. We've seen video flooding the internet of 1 cup of rice flying here and there, 1,000 naira flying here and there, and then one information, whether minister or whatever he calls himself, is now telling us that they have spent how much? That no Nigeria is hungry. That is an evil statement to make. Another thing is, we have known that Chinese, they are like, it's a communist country, we know, but they are like a devilish businessman who is never prepared to fail. He's always, his negotiation, his deals are always beneficial to him and him alone. Look at all the Chinese contracts across Africa. It is the second colonialization of Africa, because they will sorry, they will bring that juicy package that seems very good to you. They will bring it to you, but the moment you are writing your contract, I hear that they write most of their contracts in Chinese language. And then another thing is that, in fact, African leaders, I don't know. The Chinese people are ready to give you their money today, so that in the future, their children unborn will benefit from your paying back. But you will rather mortgage the future of your children, collect the money and whatever today, so that your unborn children will be indebted to Chinese. And at the end of the day, when Chinese invade Africa, because in the next 30, 20, 40 years, Chinese company will take over the whole of Africa. Trust me on that, because it is in their contract that when it's time for you as a country to pay them back, is it that they take over the structure they helped you to build, and then they will see to the payment. They will make sure that they get their payment from you before they can hand it over to you. But now tell me, if they take over a structure that is in Nigeria and they now bring their own countrymen to say, we don't trust Nigeria based on so antecedents, we don't trust Nigerians, so we must bring our own people to come and monitor our investment in Nigeria. That means more Chinese in your country taking over. They bring in their policemen, they bring in everything to come and take over your country. And then who is suffering it? The people, the Nigerians of future, the future generation who do not know what is happening as of today. We are mortgaging their lives, handing it over to Chinese. That is terrible. That is wrong. Why? Why is Nigerians, why our leaders like this? Another news is that this same money, 2 trillion or thereabout, you were called to come and explain, how did you spend all this money? You said the records